Hey, I'm Shay.
I'm John.
And I'm Nick.
Welcome to It's a Work Thing podcast, where we talk about everything and nothing, and we call it work.
That's when I found out that my worst characteristic was Native American.
He went in on it. I didn't expect it.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't read a question right.
Made a bad choice and then he doubled down.
He did. And welcome to It's a Work Thing, the podcast you can tell your boss you're listening to because technically it's a work thing.
Sort of.
It's an HR violation for sure.
So,
Home run.
the first thing I want to start off with talking about is our Ukraine following. And when I say we have a Ukraine following, we legit have somebody, I don't know who it is.
Oh, I did see that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like 2% of our followers is Ukraine, which I'm guessing is one person.
And if you don't know what that is, Shay, tell him.
Nick does not know where that is.
Which I got to thinking about. I'm like, why in the world? How did we end up in Ukraine? And the only thing I can double back to is your guys' stupid conversation.
Wait, hold on.
Nick remembers already.
What?
Ukrainian mail order bride.
That's the only way I could piece. That's the only way in my mind it makes sense to me.
So we just got to talk it and believe it? Drugs, money, strippers.
Stop.
We're going to have an eccentric following.
Stop. But that's the only thing I could think of is how somebody in Ukraine could even come to following us, though.
No, we did talk it because we talked about Alex not having a girlfriend. Alex has a girlfriend now. I'm going to have a working truck. I'm not going to get stranded anymore.
You don't understand how this works.
The bar is set really high for Nick.
No, not really. Not very. Pretty low.
But I just had to tell you guys that we actually have a Ukraine follower. I don't know. Again, it's 2% of our following, but the fact that it's 2%.
If you live in Ukraine,
welcome.
Konnichiwa.
No. I can't even. So, I don't have anything to go. Nick, you went to Tennessee?
I went to Tennessee.
Gosh, dang it, Nick. I can teach you walk. What the?
So,
And the worst part is that 80% of him thought that was right. Whenever it came out of his mouth, he thought it was right.
So we went to Tennessee last week to see Bree's family. And yeah, we drove a nice new car down there. That was nice. Has all these nice little features.
Your car starting is helpful.
Yeah.
And it doesn't stop on you halfway through.
She's got adaptive cruise control, which is the bomb. So like you can set it to be like 3 car lengths behind the car, and it will like.
Your wife's car has a bomb?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Adaptive cruise control is pretty sweet.
Yeah, it is really sweet. But no, it was a pretty good time. We spent time with their family, trying to plan out some vacations. I won't get into any details yet, but it sounds like it'll be pretty awesome.
Where are some of the places they've thrown out there, Nick?
Going on the safari, the African safari.
That sounds a lot of fun.
And then the other one is taking, I have to get this right or Brie will get mad, a charter boat, which is like a yacht.
What have you said wrong? How have you said this wrong before?
I don't know, because I've told her. I said, is it okay to say this on the podcast? But we're planning on taking a boat to the British Virgin Islands, and I have to go to the PD to get my passport. So, yeah.
Have you ever been out of the country before?
Nope. That's why I need a passport from the PD.
You don't get a passport from the police department, Nick.
No, I know. We got to figure out how to get a passport.
Bree's
taking care of that.
Go to the courthouse.
I told her
You don't have to do that.
You don't have to do that anymore?
you can just file online.
You can just fill it out online. You set up a photo.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Give it the time, bro.
Why did I go to the courthouse?
Because you wanted to add complication to it.
Yeah. But it gets in the next part where it talks about the lost dog at Hardee's. So when we were on our Tennessee trip.
Mother trucker.
What?
Keep going.
Oh, sorry.
Nope, you're good. Let's go. Let's hear it about the last dog at Hardee's.
Yeah. So there's this dog at Hardee's, and we get there, and like we're ordering our food. We're taking care of her little brother, and we have him in the truck, and this dog, which is like, it's a husky, and it's a pretty nice looking husky, and it's got like a name tag, and it's got like a little collar thing on it, like a harness. So I'm like, oh, and where we're at, this Hardee's is right next to this huge hotel that we always stay at. So there's tons of people. That's like the only hotel there that's super nice. So a lot of people, and it's dog friendly. So I'm like, oh, that's maybe someone's dog from the hotel. Well, Bree's little brother is like, oh, stop and let's try to help it. So we stop and we get out and we try to help it. First off, we try to surround this husky and get it to come to us.
Oh, boy.
Finally, after me chasing it, it finally starts to come to us after we just stop chasing it and kind of act kind and just try to, sweet talk it to come to us.
Be nice to it. Yeah.
Yep.
So we finally get it to come to us, and we're like, we can't read his name tag. And like Bree's like, don't just grab him. I was like, I'll just grab his harness so we can finally sit down and read it. Finally, after 5 minutes of messing with it, I just grabbed the dog's harness and grabbed him. Bree's like, he could have bit you. I was like, he's fine. So then we get this name on there, and I call this number like 5 straight times, and it basically rings through and goes to voicemail, and there's no name on the voicemail.
Okay.
But I'm like, dude, if this was my dog and Emma, I would want someone to keep calling me. Because Bree's like, just call him one time and leave him a message. I was like, what am I going to say? Hey, an hour ago I saw your dog at Hardee's. That does no good.
No.
Like, I was like, I'd be mad if someone did that. Like, take my dog and hold it.
Yeah.
So anyways, I'm calling this guy. He finally answers, and he goes, I'm like, hey, man, like, and it's like 6:30 in the morning. And I'm like, hey, man, like, we found your dog at Hardee's. Like, do you want to come get it? And he's like, oh, yeah, I live right behind Hardee's. He just roams around. I was like, okay, well, your dog was just, like, running in the street in front of the cars. And he's like, oh, yeah, it's fine. He roams around. I literally said, I was like, oh, you must be a real good owner then. And I hung up. And Bree's like, oh, my God, why would you say that? I was like, he clearly doesn't care about the dog. But, yeah, so I thought we were doing something nice and then find out that this guy just lets his dog roam and apparently lives right behind the Hardee's.
Yeah, and he's going to let his dog get hit eventually.
Exactly.
That's nice.
And it was a nice dog. And, like, it was a pretty nice dog. So.
That's unfortunate.
Yep. So, we try to do a good thing and you don't get rewarded. And that is life.
Look at my list.
Oh, is that your 8?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I didn't know I thought you were just taking note-taking.
I need to
Nope.
pick my list.
Anyway, so it moves into our next segment of our Clash of Coworkers, our series. Welcome to Clash of Coworkers, where job titles mean nothing and bragging rights are everything. And Griff is up 1-0 in our series to 5, or first to 5 wins, I should say, not best of 5 series. First to 5 wins.
Oh, dang it. Sorry, I was trying to pull up my notes.
So, Nicholas has prepared the questions.
He's Googling
That is me.
questions now.
What
No, I have it.
is our category for today?
He's typing into Google questions I should ask.
He's like, that's a great idea.
What is a question?
Honest to God, I can see someone Googling that. What is a question?
What is a question?
That is a question.
I like when I have to help customers and I tell them, like, all right, open a web browser, and I'm looking at their screen.
And they don't.
And they're like, what's a web browser? And I'm like, Google or Chrome. And then I like when I tell someone to open up Google Chrome and they literally type in Google Chrome.
Oh, no.
Or Google. And I'm like, you're already there. Like, you don't have to type in Google.
At that
Google.
point, if you can already see their screen, why don't you take control of it?
Well, one, sometimes they don't. So you have to grant screen access and then they have to grant control access.
Yeah.
So sometimes they don't grant both of them right away because they just don't see it. And sometimes I just like to see them struggle because it's like,
Yeah, fair
all
enough.
right, well, I've got 10 minutes. So
My
Shay
favorite,
understands he does the same thing with kids.
I really do. My favorite thing is when we were on our trip together and Nick gets that call and the lady literally reads the whole
URL.
HTTP
dash.
colon
Like, I don't need the
slash
whole thing, dude. It's the worst.
slash issue slash problem slash dot.
Go practice falling down. I'll be there in a minute. All right. The game for today is abbreviations.
Okay, you're going to give us the abbreviation?
Yeah,
Or
so I'm going to give you abbreviations.
Okay.
And these are usually like, these are ones we use at work. So,
Oh, so in the tech world.
yeah.
Cool.
So,
Cool.
all right.
Cool.
Number 1. EOD.
DOD?
EOD.
EOD.
Not dead on dead.
I don't know.
I got it.
It's like the easiest one so far.
Oh, thank God.
EOD?
Thank God he doesn't know this might be a 1-0 defeat.
I got nothing. Go for it.
EOD.
I want this done. EOD, end of day.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. I've never heard of that.
I am surprised.
He's a teacher. Nothing has to be done by the end of the day.
That's fair. All right.
What's that supposed to mean?
We love you.
There are no more kids in my room. End of day.
All right. The next one is WTYT. I'm sorry, WDYT. I may have said that wrong to you guys. My
So
dyslexia.
WDYT.
Yep. These are all that I use like every day.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Do
When you
have a
work
clue?
in computers, you don't type the 4 words anymore.
I don't even have a guess.
What in the world?
I don't even have a guess.
WDYT.
Yeah, you know what? I'll pass. Pass.
WDY. What is it?
What do you think?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
I think I could just type that out.
I know it's not.
Some of these are are stupid.
Can we get these like
I don't use them all
in
the time.
context? Would that be fair? Or no?
No, you're putting too much on him.
Like, can we do? Like,
You're putting way too much
wants
on
to be a
him.
millionaire. Can you use it in a sentence?
I don't wear glasses.
I don't think he could do it. I'm not trying to.
Just gonna use the same one every time.
Yeah, he will.
End of D.
What does EOD mean? That's what he's gonna say.
Yes, exactly.
Spell day. All right. The next one is AFK. Not to be confused with JFK. He got shot. And it was planned. Dude, there's a party here.
I do have this one.
I don't have anything. I don't have
The only reason I have. Never mind. I won't say anything.
Just
There's
go.
do you hear the music? They're partying.
Are you passing?
Just go. I'm passing.
Okay. Away from keyboard.
Shay is correct. Wow. Shay is back on the board.
The only
It is
reason
tied.
I knew that was because of video gaming,
Yep.
Okay.
or actually, is Big Bang Theory.
I'm telling you, dude. They're partying.
Yeah, they're getting after it.
really is.
Are they hot? Invite them in.
9:00 at night.
He didn't answer.
What?
Are they hot? Invite them in.
I can't wait to make our walls
I
though.
don't know.
My nephews? Sicko.
They're not related to me.
I get 1 point for pervert.
Fair.
Pervert.
Granted. I'm just kidding.
Pervert.
All right.
I'll call you pervert too. Point for me. Thank you.
I don't like this game.
I have a cake. Shay and I both win with 10 points. Go to the next one.
All right. The next one is WIP. Whip.
WIP.
Yep. That's what I said. While you guys are sitting there thinking, today we had our fire training, and we had to have someone write stuff on a piece of paper. And they're like, Nick has pretty good handwriting. He's probably good at spelling.
Oh,
and then
no.
one of the guys says, no, if you've seen his podcast, he's horrible at spelling. Don't let him. I was like, God dang, catching strays over here.
But they were not
I
wrong.
don't know.
You're
What
not
do we
wrong.
got? I have would it play.
I have working in person.
Oh, work in progress.
Oh, working in person's a good one.
I
Yeah, it
thought.
was a good
Yeah,
one.
I was thinking for him.
That's good.
That is
That's
good.
good.
All right. The next one. AFAIK.
Hold on. AF.
AFAIK.
Good night.
Try remembering these sometimes when some
Why don't you
people
Why don't you just use words?
Yes.
so some people will send you some and I literally have to Google it. I'm like, what did he just send me? Like
No,
this is-
I would call them out on it
Yeah.
immediately. Okay, I think I actually got this one though.
Do you really?
As far as I know.
Yep, he is correct.
I wouldn't have. He quick triggered me, but I still would never have got that. I'm
You-
good with passing.
All right, you guys will get some of these. This is question number 6.
We already have. We literally already have gotten some of them.
TY. Not confused with TI. He's a rapper.
Not confused with STI.
That's what
You have an
perverts
answer?
get.
It's actually not. That's an STD.
Oh.
Nick. STI is a tuning company for Subaru.
No, STI
Is it?
infection as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Read a book.
Well, that's unfortunate for Subaru. That's their tuning company.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys are both correct. Yes, people are too lazy to type that out.
So that's
I am
what
one of them.
a sexually transmitted infection.
Thank you.
Oof.
I think so.
That's a rough phrase.
Ironically, the next word is. No, I'm just- All right. Are you okay,
How
buddy?
often? How often do you use that at work, Nick?
It was on the cord,
Gotcha.
so that's why I was higher than you.
Mentally or physically? All right.
All of the above.
WFIW.
W.
Or I'm sorry, FWIW.
Mother, gosh.
My dyslexia is kicking in.
Try it again here.
FWIW.
Fun with friends? No.
Don't read your answers out loud.
Sorry.
I don't have anything.
I'll pass.
For what it's worth.
That's so stupid.
Oh, I know. That one I don't ever use, but I see people
That
use
is
it all
so
the time.
stupid.
I'm gonna be straight with this. I hate this category. I hate it because I feel like people are so. It just makes me so mad.
Well,
It's a keyboard.
First of all, we're getting red letter combinations by a dyslexic person. We're not starting off on the right foot here.
It's fair.
AFG. No, wait. Hold on. Hold on. GKJ. Like what?
Look how I spelled Shay.
Yay.
UHAY for those who can't see.
It's supposed to be an S. It's in cursive. All right, number 8.
What did you do to this marker?
ATM.
Though? Look at this. Look at this marker. Seriously though, he gave me this. Like it's this.
That's the one he uses. He pushes.
Why do you push so aggressively?
I read aggressive. ATM. Not confused with MAT, which is Matt.
Do you have it? Go ahead.
At the minute.
At the moment.
Oh.
Sorry, you're still winning.
Automatic teller machine would have also been correct.
Yes.
Yeah, it's. I didn't
right,
think that's
last
what he meant
question?
because he doesn't know how to use.
We're on. Ah! All right. There was a bug on here.
It's a June bug.
That's the new problem now. We actually get warm now, and now the bugs come out.
That's true.
All right, number 9. Question number 9. ICYMI. I'll repeat that. ICYMI.
Why am I?
ICYMI.
That was too many letters for me to trust him that he told us the right
I
order.
know, I had to read it 16 times in my head first. Sound it out.
FREDDY. I got it.
Pat, what is it?
In case you missed it.
Oh,
He is correct. All right. Question number 10.
just for funsies because Griff won
Yep. RN.
right now.
Right now.
Yep. Look at that.
Shay got that one.
Griff
I did.
won. Do you want the last two?
Sure.
Yes.
FTFY.
FTFY. For the... I don't even know.
Jay?
I don't know.
Fixed that for you.
Oh, okay.
The last one I absolutely hate. WYGAM.
When you've got a minute.
Yep. Or when you get a minute. One of those
Yeah.
two. I hate when people send that.
I hate that too, because if you want me to do something, just tell me. Don't say, hey, whenever you have some downtime, I don't have that.
Yeah.
Like, don't.
So, that is some of the stuff I deal with every day.
Well, I hate that for you, Nick.
I love that for you, buddy.
I have to read. I'm like, what the heck is this?
All right. Now it brings us to our next discussion question that we actually started in our text thread, and we stopped at mid because we wanted to have this discussion, and we actually need your help too, listeners and
Your
viewers.
penmanship.
So Griff made this revelation at this time about the process of how he thinks, and Griff says he only thinks in scenarios.
So I think in like scenes and scenarios. I don't think necessarily in words. So like whenever I'm thinking through things, like I can like create the mental picture of it happening in my mind, but I'm not just picturing words. We still do, Nick.
We still stand by that, but
Yeah. I regret nothing on that.
Gracias.
All right. It is called inner monologue.
okay.
Is what people have. Okay, so
Yes.
also referred to as internal dialogue, the voice inside your head or an inner voice. Your monologue is the result of certain brain mechanisms that cause you to hear yourself talk in your head without actually speaking and forming sounds. So do you talk like in your head?
Yes.
Like whenever you're thinking, you think in talking
Yes.
to yourself.
I do. Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I talk to multiple people in my head.
Okay. Don't listen to him.
That's a different disorder.
That's Split. The movie Split.
Okay, anyways, Shay. No, Nick. Bad.
Different personalities. I have a Nicole.
Turn his mic down. Turn his mic down.
Nicole is my Nicole is
Is your angry person?
yeah. She's my ghetto lady.
So I didn't know that.
Yeah. When I think things through and stuff, it's like almost like a
Okay, hold on.
conversation kind of being held in
We're
my head.
gonna pause here for a second,
Okay.
and we will all come back to you in just 1 minute here, which will be in no time in your time, but
60
a minute in
seconds.
ours. There's an internal monologue quiz, and it rates you on a spectrum of it.
Oh. And so we took our quizzes that Griff told us to take. What order do you want to go? Do you want Nick start?
Nick to start.
Yeah, we'll
I would like to
back
say
you.
while I started taking this quiz, they were yelling at me because I was reading it out loud. So it says I definitely have internal monologue.
He definitely has internal mono,
Yeah,
not external mono.
yeah. I've had mono before.
So you're definitely in internal monologue.
Yeah.
It says I might have internal monologue.
It says you definitely do not have internal monologue.
Dude, we're all three different, but the same.
That's crazy. I didn't. I heard that on a podcast, and it, like, honest to God, clicked in my head that I was like, other people have, like, because they were like the movie Stranger Than Fiction.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys ever seen that? Mm-mm. So it's Will Ferrell in a movie, but like he's like narrating his life in a story thing, and they were like, that's how a lot of people's like actual. Mine has never ever worked like that, ever.
I'm familiar with the movie. I haven't watched it, but I know like it's him going through it. Yes.
That's crazy. Mm-hmm. It literally like blew my brain for like 2 days because I didn't even know that this was different. It's estimated that 5 to 10% don't have this.
I'm in the percentage. I don't know if that's good or bad.
No, you're in it.
I know.
You're not in that percentage. You're out of that percentage because you have an internal monologue. He's out of the percentage because he doesn't have one.
Some say that people without an inner voice may think abstractly or use visual imagery instead.
I do visually picture things.
Don't even try to fit in his club anymore. You're out.
You're definitely. You can't even read something not out loud. Your reading has an external monologue.
It's ugly too.
All right. Interesting, huh?
That's so strange. Like, it's still, like, I hadn't thought about it for like a week now, and it still blows my brain.
So you people let us know if you have an internal monologue, if Griff's just a freak one, or if you're like him.
Yes.
Why do we have to use the word freak in there? No.
Because you are the minority in this. Super freaking.
So minorities are automatically freaks?
In this case, yes.
That's fair.
All right. And that brings us on to our next discussion that we actually had in our text thread. That I don't know.
Our text thread is wild.
I don't know how we get even into these
This
spots.
was me, and I don't know how we got here.
I don't. So we got into discussion if we were to repopulate the world. Not we, I shouldn't say. If we get to pick the people.
So if we were picking, we picked 8 people.
8 people.
To send to start life on another planet.
Fair enough. And regardless,
that's fair?
start life over somewhere. Does not matter.
Yes.
Okay. So we get to pick 8 people. Does not matter. And they have to be currently living.
Yep.
Okay. Perfect.
They go at their current age.
At their current age. Okay.
It's like we loaded them into a spaceship today.
Let me go
and
first.
Nick leads off with Mother Teresa.
Let me go first because who knows what he's going to come up with. So let me just go through my list
I'm
first.
most
We're doing
excited
the whole
for
list.
So I just
No, Nick, we're gonna do half the list of 8 people.
I didn't know if we were going to round robin this.
no. We'll just.
That's what I thought. I thought we'd round robin it.
It's make it easier for my TikTok.
Okay.
So I split it up 4 and 4. So I did 4 females, 4 males.
Okay.
Because I thought that was the best way. So for my females, I wanted to stay younger. I want to stay in their 20s because obviously you gotta start over. So you can't have anybody older with your females. So I picked Ilona Mayer. Do you know who that is?
No.
Nope.
She was she's a TikTok star. She's a rugby player.
Okay.
And she is a brick unit. Ilona Maher. Maher. Maher.
Okay.
Yeah, she is a brick house. My next one would be Gabby Thomas, and Iona Mayer is only 28 years old.
Okay.
Gabby Thomas would be my other one.
Why do I know that name?
She is an Olympian. She won gold in 200, 4x1, 4x4, and she's got a bachelor's from Harvard. So she's a smart athlete. Look her up. You're going to be a big fan. Gabby Thomas for you, Nick. Gabby.
I'm just laughing because I feel like my list is going to be so left field.
Yeah, we know. Really.
Nick's like, I would like to bring Ichiro with me.
How'd you know?
Did you look up Gabby Thomas?
I am right now. Gabrielle Thomas, Harvard.
She's incredibly attractive lady.
I don't know. I'd put my phone in grayscale now. Everybody's ugly.
Yeah, it's not as much fun to look at. And then I had Caitlin Clark. She's only 23. And then my last one was Sadie Robertson. She's 27.
Oh, like of Duck Dynasty?
Yes.
Okay.
She was my fourth woman. So my guys are Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yep.
I'm starting we're going to have
a freak civilization.
Yes. Yep. Next one though, I did want some intelligence, especially, and I had Robert Irwin.
That's good. Steve Irwin's son?
Yes, the Crocodile Hunter's son. Okay. He's 21.
Okay.
Now I'm going a little older, just because I wanted the knowledge of surviving. I took Steve Rennell.
Steve Rennella?
Yeah.
The hunter?
Yes.
Meat eater?
Yes.
Oh, I love that dude.
I took Meat Eater.
Fun fact, Steve Irwin. What do Steve Irwin and Charles Darwin have in common?
Steve's.
They had a tortoise together. They had a tortoise.
He's right. You're wrong. First of all, Steve Irwin, Charles Darwin, and you go Steve. What do they have in common? Steve!
Pardon me.
Yes, they own the same turtle.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Tortoise.
Yep.
And my last one, just because I loved him in the Olympics, is Steve Nedowski. It was Steve the pommel horse guy.
Who's that?
That's the guy that Shay fill in the blank.
He's the one who did the pommel horse, who helped. That literally, the only event he can do in the gymnastics team Olympics was the pommel horse. That's all he did. And so he's the reason why the men's U.S. gymnast won bronze, is because of his pommel horse was so good, and he became a sensation. Internet sensation was Steve the pommel horse guy. If you've seen him, I'd like to think you know who that is. He did Dancing with the Stars too. This guy.
Nope.
You never...
Haven't seen him.
You never saw him? Oh, he was everywhere. He was awesome.
Never seen him.
But he's also an intelligent individual as well.
I will go because his is going to terrify me.
Yeah, that's fair.
I should have wrote mine out, so I'm going through.
Griff, you're 8. Did you do 4 and 4?
I did not, actually.
Oh, okay. What strategy you go with?
I went 3 men.
Okay.
5 women. Because if you're restarting a population, you actually need more women than men.
I get that, but I thought, you're talking down the road, I thought with only 4 females and 4 males, you can, genetic-wise, you can, not cross as much. If that makes sense.
We'll worry about that when we get there.
Okay.
We'll worry about that if this planet has oxygen first. We might just be murdering all of these people. Your thought was to take the best and the brightest. I took a combination of the best and brightest and then also just some random average Joe people.
Okay.
Because you might just be murdering our best and brightest people on this planet. And half of the U.S. Olympic team. I have number 1, Anthony Edwards. Pogo stick, can jump out of this gym.
And he doesn't mind to repopulate.
4 kids in 18 months. Kid gets after it.
I thought he was going to say Kobe.
23 years old.
Oh.
No, he's not a great flyer.
Too soon. Too soon.
I also had Giannis.
Did you?
Because I thought that
Yeah.
that whatever men come from, like whatever kids come from these genetic lines, like they're at least going to be half insane athlete NBA player.
Yeah.
And Jelly Roll, because he's literally in everything. I don't know how he gets included in anything that he's currently in, but he's there. You just look at anything on TV and he's there. So he's going to find his way into this ship. I might as well just include him from the beginning.
Jelly Roll. What about Post Malone?
No, Jelly Roll is literally everywhere.
Post
and
Malone's
I don't know what he does.
Yeah, Post Malone is
Post
there, and
Malone's
Jelly Roll.
everywhere.
I know, but
Jelly Roll
Post
is there
Malone
too.
has songs. Jelly Roll has like 2 songs that I know.
He really does
and
only
then
have 2 songs.
All of a sudden, Jelly Roll is front row everywhere.
Yeah,
Jelly
is.
Roll just gets in. He's going to be on this trip if I want him there or not, so I might as well just add him to this list.
You know, I never thought about that, but you're very right. He only has a couple of songs I can think of.
Yes, but he's there. So that's why I'm saying if they knew this was happening, he's going to be on this flight either way. So I might as well just book him a seat.
So did you throw Bunny in there with him?
Did someone just
Who's
knock?
Bunny?
That's his
That
wife.
was me.
Oh, okay. I just happened to look and I heard knocking. I'm like, what?
That's his wife or girlfriend,
Wife?
whatever.
No, why? Why would I add her?
I don't know. Because she's there too.
Well, but I mean, I think Jelly's the main attraction.
Yeah.
Simone
That's the-
Biles.
I almost admit Simone. I thought about
Yeah.
it too.
Son of a gun.
Crazy athlete.
You did not put Simone. Oh my gosh, he put Simone.
There is a lady
Spoiler alert.
who won the Nobel Peace Prize working in power. Her name is Ai Jen-poo.
I've heard of her.
We will be sending her
No, you didn't.
No, I
because
really
we'll
did
need to
'cause of her
create power. You just heard of poo. Don't let him lie to you.
I really did because of her name.
Okay. Hillary Knight. She's an incredibly smart person and also an Olympic hockey player.
Oh. Okay.
Octomom.
Oh my god.
Because we're going to need some proven breeders. It's cattle strategy here, all right? Proven breeders are worth more on the farm.
There's
just
that,
saying.
There's that one girl the nutty girl who's like trying to break the world record for how many kids you can have, and she's like 28 and has up to me. Let me look it up while you're doing
Hold
that.
on. Yeah. I might be crossing Octomom off this flight.
Go ahead.
And then the last person I put on there was Sydney Sweeney.
You just wanted to.
I'd like to hope she lives on.
I'd participate.
No one asked you.
There's a young mom of 22 who wants to have more than 100 babies.
Holy
She's a
shit.
23-year-old woman currently with 11 children.
What's her name?
Christina Osturk.
Christina Aguilera.
Christina Osturk just booked herself a flight to an unknown planet
Pound Town.
with Jelly Roll. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Early exclusion. So I also had the last person cut off my list. It was for the exact same reason as I put Anthony Edwards on this list, Nick Cannon.
Oh.
Nick Cannon. If
He's just too old.
And then no. But then I thought about it. I was like, if I put Nick Cannon and someone who has a bunch of children on the same planet, in like 2 generations,
Yeah.
they're going to be so stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't be doing that.
And they're not even crazy athletes. They might as well be stupid and crazy. If they're going to be stupid, they might as well be crazy athletes. They're going to need something to go on in this world.
That's fair.
Imagine this NBA league 3 generations from now.
Dude.
Yeah.
We'll be bringing them back to play in the NBA. Good night.
The Monstars will be coming here and they'll be like, what are these idiots doing?
Giannis and Ant.
All right, Nicholas, here we go.
right,
Buckle up, everybody.
I actually don't think mine's too bad.
You think that a lot.
For the guys, I had LeBron James. Because why not? And he's a great guy, I feel. I'd vote him. LeBron James, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. What?
No, go on.
Keep going. Keep cooking.
The third one would be Joe Rogan.
Good Lord. This team is going to fight anything that they find, even if they're not trying to fight them back.
Those kids are definitely going to be autistic.
The fourth one is Cooper Flagg.
There is direct correlation to the age of guys when they have children and autism.
Listen, they'll probably need bifocals, but they'll be fine.
Not what I thought you were going with that.
They're not in the same seed.
What?
There's different seeds.
Different what?
Before you
Seats
Yeah.
or seats?
seeds before
Seeds.
before you diss me.
Hold on.
Let me bring the women in.
What do you mean they're different seeds?
They're
Explain this to me.
I don't have time.
Because I don't understand how Shay and I's list had the same seeds if yours has different seeds. Please explain this to us.
Let me get to the flowers.
No. What is different? Oh my God. You don't even understand how biology works.
All right, let me get to the flowers.
You think the seeds go into flowers and then they produce more flowers?
No, they go into the oil.
Soil.
They go into the oil?
Soil.
Seeds, he means different sperm.
I was trying to keep it PG-13.
He thinks the seeds go into flowers.
All right, so the girls on this
Can you
magic
imagine
school bus.
this? I would love to see him come farm for a week. He just takes a bag full of seeds and dumps it on some dandelions and goes, "Why is it not coming up?"
Good day.
Oh, that happened faster than I thought.
This farming.
That's what the flower said.
Griff makes it sound way harder than it
I'm
is.
just spinning a circle. With that hand motion. All right, so my guys is LeBron, The Rock, Joe Rogan, and Cooper Flag. The girls,
Got it.
Taylor Swift, because she's extremely famous.
Famous and rich mean nothing
But
there.
she's smart. She's business smart.
Business
Kelsey,
smart means nothing
shut
when you
up,
have
this
no
is my
economy.
list.
You have no economy.
This is my list. All right, second, Kelsey Plum, because god dang, why not? The third one. The third one is Haley Van.
Oh my God.
Because again, god
Did you
dang.
just look through your recently searched with the word hot in front of them? I think that's what he did.
Hey,
Kelsey Plum hot. Image search.
I almost put myself on this list.
I don't know why he didn't at this point.
So I
He'd
have
be the
Kelsey.
second youngest man on his trip.
I have Kelsey Plum and Haley Van Light because if you've not Googled them, Google them.
Because
Smoke shows. The fourth one is
He's right, but
yeah. Tell me I'm wrong, people. Ukraine. The fourth one is
we had a person
I'm not
from
sure
Ukraine.
he knows
They're
Ukraine
gone.
as a country. I think he knows the person's name. I honest to God.
the fourth one is Simone Biles because I wanted to add some.
Add some what?
Say it.
Add some what?
Say it. Say it now.
I wanted to add some grayscale. So
No. He wanted no.
Okay.
that's my 8.
Okay.
Now, as we were thinking about this list, I wanted
Thought long and
to
hard about it.
put together.
Okay. People, before he moves on to his whatever maybe his list, you need to tell us who had the best list.
Yes, please.
Okay.
But first, Google these women
Nick.
and men if you're a girl.
Nick's gonna go in like KD style with like 18 different Twitter handles.
Yeah.
I've got a bunch of burner accounts. Nick's right. F Ukraine.
So
Who even is Ukraine?
Yeah. Sorry,
Please.
Ukraine, if you're in the chat.
Please tell us who has the best list that you think that would make the best generation. All right, Griff, go ahead. What you were saying?
I was
like to
thinking about it as we were
participate.
going through this list. Okay, so as I said, I kind of alluded to it a little bit with Shay. I said that Shay might be rocketing the best and brightest people of our planet into a ship that might explode 12 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
Like, we might just be murdering these people, or they might survive through all the things and then get to space and then never arrive at their island or whatever, never arrive at their planet, never get there.
Yeah.
So we might be just launching these people into space like space garbage.
We're
and
not doing a
watching them
Katy Perry where she
disappear.
goes to space for 12 minutes.
It's like only 4 minutes, wasn't it?
I thought it was
It
like
was
12
4.
or 11.
That's like 4
Oh.
minutes.
Yeah.
She quadrupled.
Who do we wish? And I would like input. So this one I'd actually kind of like to go a little bit
Okay. We can
Around.
do round robin. That's fine.
of people that we wish that we could just launch into that rocket,
Oh.
hoping that this rocket would explode or not make it to its destination.
Currently living or not?
Currently living.
Currently living.
I will lead
Family
off.
members included?
Yep. Sure can. Go for it. Start us off, Nick.
This is that Jordan meme, and I took that personally.
Listen to your mom. No, I'm just kidding.
I would like to lead off with Greta Thunberg,
Who's that?
Yes.
the climate girl.
Greta Thunberg?
The climate girl.
I don't know who that is.
The girl that was on like the cover of Times, 18.
Yeah.
She flies on a private jet all over the world and tells people how terrible climate change is.
Yeah. She's off. She's not fun.
Gotcha.
She's not fun.
Shay?
Oh, man. Putting him on the spot here. I might have to go Rosie O'Donnell.
Okay. Sensing a theme here. We might be a little sexist. All right, carry on.
Oh, boy. I didn't see that. Yeah. Nick, save us. Oh, gosh. That's not good.
And that's where we are turning. We're at a dark time in the history of this podcast.
Well, I was going to go the same route, sort of that Shay and Griff were going. But
Go for it.
in order to save us...
No, you can do it.
Okay.
Just
Go
do
for
it.
it. Go.
Hillary Clinton.
What?
You did.
What purpose is she doing here?
Not only did you not save us,
You made it far worse.
far worse. Did you see where Rosie O'Donnell, by the way, said she can't stand it in Ireland anymore? She's got to come back.
No.
Yes, that's why I said that. That she's just in my.
I will
recent
stop.
memory.
I will stop this He-Man Woman Haters Club. Who is that?
That's Haley.
It's Haley.
Oh, that's not Hillary Clinton.
No. Rocket ship would be going somewhere else.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
Who hurt you?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with Justin Bieber.
Okay. Yeah.
Who's Justice Beaver?
And Nick doesn't even drink.
You know, I'm gonna throw Nick Cannon on there just so he stops repopulating.
I thought you were going to throw me.
Nick Cannon's over there giving the side eye to Hillary Clinton. Hey girl, what you doing later?
We don't need his seat anymore. He needs to get going.
Who just good lord. We just talked about her. She just made that TikTok.
I don't know.
And we're like, why would she make TikTok? She killed her daughter.
Oh, that's a good one.
She's my pick.
She's my
What is her name? Oh, gosh dang it.
Yeah, you know what I'm
I
talking
can see her
about.
face. She's dark haired.
Yeah.
Casey Anthony.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's my pick.
Casey Anthony.
There's
That's
a
a good one.
podcast that I
That's a good
listen to.
one.
Thank
Good
you.
That has
job.
brought that up probably 4 times a year, every year for the last like 8 years. Because one of the guys is like, they're like, yeah, she's just a terrible person. All these things, like, and then there's like a pause, and the guy's like, yeah, but she's still pretty hot though.
I don't actually think she's not that hot.
Oh, I don't think she's that
I
attractive.
don't think
no.
she's hot either.
Yeah. No.
It's funny. Colby Covington.
I don't know who that is.
That's the UFC,
UFC
fighter,
fighter.
That made all the really stupid comments. Just, there's nowhere for him to go but down, just send him.
He's an idiot.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm drawing a blank on everything. You're putting me on a spot here.
I'm gonna send Shrek.
We only need one more.
You only need one more? Nick, you have one? Or Griff, you have another?
No, Nick's got one.
My
I
old
can't wait for
neighbor.
Nick's.
My old neighbor.
Call him out.
I don't know his name.
What was your name for him? Because you know you made one for him. He's gonna miss that one when we're editing too.
I got that one live action.
He's totally gonna miss that.
Oh my gosh.
That tone and pitch.
I'm
was
glad
good, though.
Shay's list was thought out. Mine was kind of thought out, and Nick's was bordering on
She's
it.
hot.
Yeah, she's hot. His was a hit list, but not in the murder sense.
I should have participated.
It's these people should get additional security list. That's how you should cut that TikTok. These celebrities need extra security.
Yeah.
Telling
That's
you,
fair.
Ukraine. Google
What? You didn't
Google
put? You didn't put Angel Reese on that list?
Bang!
Yeah.
Could have watched her throw a ball off the backboard 18 times.
Yeah, if I want to do that, just pull up those YouTube highlights of me playing basketball.
No, she looks like one of those. She looks like one of those kids that they put in at the end of the game, that, like their last game of their senior year. They never scored a point, and they put him in. They keep giving him the ball back. That's
Oh.
what she looks like.
Yeah.
Playing basketball.
And our last discussion before we send off for this week. Are we, again, in our text thread, we got into this discussion about if you've seen the show New Girl, there are some quirky guys on there and we were talking about who would be each, and we did not talk about who would be who. Have you seen New Girl? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Just making sure.
So I want us to go through, and do we want to start with the quizzes or not?
I think yes.
Okay, so we start with the quizzes. So we took a what New Girl character are you quiz. Nick, who did you get?
I got Jessica Day.
No,
I did.
I
Look.
I see that.
Shay also got Jessica Day. We're the same. We're the same seed.
I got Schmidt.
I got Schmidt too.
You're still in grayscale. Cracks me up.
Look at Claire.
She kind of looks like in The Exorcist there a little bit.
It's scary. I don't like it.
So we both got Schmidt.
We both got Schmidt. You were not Jessica Day.
No, you're Nick.
No, I was just.
No, he actually might be Winston.
He could be
off
Winston.
The cuff, I thought he was Nick. He is Winston.
Yeah.
Becomes the cop.
Yeah.
Has the weird obsession with his cat. Does weird things with him. You can see that.
He does it with Emma.
Like, if he sent us a picture tomorrow of Emma in people's clothes, would it surprise you?
She does have a scarf.
And he talks
by
about
my
her like
Willie.
a person.
She's my girl.
Like,
You guys have kids. I have a dog.
I thought he was like Nick, because there's so many things in life he does not know.
No, yeah, his lifestyle is Nick-wise for
Yeah.
sure.
But he might be Winston.
Isn't that the athlete guy?
That's
Sure.
Coach.
That's Coach.
Oh. It's
All right, who do you think you are, Shay?
Me? I thought about it. I don't really fit in any. If anybody, I'm a mixture of Schmidt and Coach.
See, I think I'm a mixture of Nick and Schmidt.
Thank you.
Not that Nick.
Yes.
Who do you think I am?
Yeah, I'm
That's
good
fair.
with that. Nick with Schmidt.
I don't remember who these people are. I've only watched a few episodes.
He's definitely not Jessica Day, though.
No, not
That's
even
who I got.
close.
No.
Not even close.
That's how I got. That was the question that
This goes
asked
to
my
show
worst.
that quiz we took is worth nothing because Nick.
Oh, it asked me my worst character trait. And it said Native American.
Nope, didn't ask for that.
It did not. We took the same quiz.
What was that N word?
And on that note,
Yep. And that's a wrap on this week's episode of It's a Work Thing. If someone asks you what you're listening to, just smile, nod, and say,
It's a work
thing. Don't forget to follow us on TikTok, wherever you do your best procrastinating. Where is it, Griff, now? We're at...
we are its_work_thing_podcast.
Got a workplace drama, coworker won't mute on Zoom. It's a team building exercise that broke your spirit. We want to hear it.
New episodes drop every Thursday. Hit follow. Please leave a review and share in a group chat that your boss does not know about.
And if HR asks, you've never heard of this podcast.
Thanks for listening. We'll catch you next week. Cheerio.
Cheerio.